I've been to Miami once myself, but my family has spent a lot of time there, so we love it a lot, and I'm hoping myself to get to spend a lot more time there.
That was Jude Sandy, the head puppeteer for Warhorse. It's a story that takes you to the battlefields of World War I. Winner of 5 Tony Awards, including Best Play. The focus is the emotional journey of a young boy and his horse, told with some amazing props. Set during the brink of World War I, Warhorse is an epic adventure about the friendship between a horse named Joey and his young trainer Albert.
Warhorse is a coming-of-age adventure story about a young boy growing up in rural Devonshire, England, who is introduced to a horse.
Albert is devastated because his horse has been sold to an army at auction and shipped away to France. But he swears to find him no matter what the cost.
At the age of 16, join a war, the greatest war that the world has ever seen, that's caused so much devastation, and I'm going to jump into that just to find this horse.
This show takes a unique look at the war, and it's not told from a traditional point of view.
To see war through the eyes of a horse, through the eyes of an animal, was a very interesting question, because they see it without judgment, they see it without bias, they see it without taking any kind of side.
When you see this show on stage, you're in for a real treat. Check out these puppets. These horses are made from wood and wire, but come to life through an excellent ensemble that captures the animal's essence. Every gesture, every movement, it almost seems real.
Making these puppets breathe and think and react and live, and it ends up being just really magical experience for everyone involved.
As you're watching this play, you quickly forget that they're puppets. Even the cast and crew are mesmerized.
In rehearsal, when I would see this horse come to life with another team, you don't have, it's crazy. You don't have a choice. You just, something in your body knows that that is a real horse.
It takes a team of 3 to bring this horse to life every night. Each role just as important as the next.
A head puppeteer, a heart puppeteer, and a hind puppeteer. The head puppeteer is actually outside of the horse. The heart and hind are inside the horse.
The work for us, it kind of begins and ends with the breath. We will all get in and we will just very quietly, very subtly begin breathing together. We can communicate so much through just breathing.
Each work in harmony to create an unforgettable experience for all. While you'll be drawn in by the amazing production on stage, you will also be thrilled by the message at the center of it all.
What I think it is, more than anything, it's really an anthem for peace. And as much of drama and terrible things that happen to people, it's really about peace and about humanity and relationships with animals.
It's really like nothing else out there. Everyone who comes to this show has that experience where they talk about how surprised they were at how emotionally involved they got in the story without them even realizing it.
You just feel a really incredible sense of validation for the art form when people who you care about respond so powerfully. They really get that it is a complete group effort and that there aren't any stars in this show. You know, the stars are the horses, and the star is the story.